Brian Miner Gig Log, episode 6. I know. I already did this live on Facebook. I tried to do the gig log live anyway. And I'm down here in the studio right now putting together a true gig log episode 6 because the live gig log I tried to do fell off the rails very quickly. I couldn't play some video and I didn't get to present a lot of the stuff I wanted to present. So here's an edited version of that show plus some bonus footage and all that stuff. So here is Brian Miner Gig Log episode 6, the proper version, the one I was trying to do before. And it has a little bit of the live aspect in it too with people asking questions. It's pretty cool. So I think I might do it again live, but I'll have all my videos set up right to where they actually play and I can sit and commentate on them as they're playing. That seems like a lot of fun, but we'll see what happens. Again, this is episode 6. What do we do? Rock Falls on the Saturday night. The Whiskey Barrel is what it was. And Friday night was Rascals. So Rascals live in Moline. And then the Whiskey Barrel and Rock Falls. So I look forward to next week's gig log because we did the Ridge in Bettendorf on Cinco de Mayo. And then we went to Madison, Wisconsin and played Whiskey Jacks. I can't wait to get that video log together for you. I don't know if I'm going to do that one live or not. I don't know. You guys comment, talk to me here. Interact with me. Let me know what you guys like. If you want me to do it live like that every Thursday or if you want me to just put together these produced, more, I don't know, professional looking things. Anyway, thanks for being here. Brian Miner Gig Log, episode 6. Minor Disturbance Gig Log, episode 6, going live on Facebook, doing it this way, man. Okay, before we get going, I said that my wife was going to be producing the show. She is tripping over there right now. She does not want to be on camera. She's going to help produce the show. She's going to put the comments up for me and try to make it so that I see everybody's questions and comments and stuff. So anyway, what we're here to do, though, is record my gig log. And I might have a special guest later, too. But I'm going to talk about the gigs last weekend, and we'll have a little chat. So if you have a question or comment, go ahead and put it up here, and I'll try to answer it as we go. I have some little video clips to play and stuff. So what's going to happen is I'll do this live on Facebook with all the errors. We might go off the rails. It might completely go into the rocks. Who knows? But once this is done, it's going to be on YouTube, of course, and I'll have the editing privilege. As you all know, I can cut out the parts that suck and make me look cool. But I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. So let's get on with it. Oh, we have our 90-something-year-old cat, too, in the background, so she'll be on my lap soon. I guarantee it. But so this weekend was interesting. Did you go to both? You went to the Rascals. Okay, so Friday night we had our homecoming. I guess it's my homecoming because the club that I'm used to playing, that in Dive Bomb and Third Rail, see, just get over here. Just go ahead and come on over, skinny little. Anyway, here's a silly video of us checking our ears while I talk here. I'll turn the volume down on it so you don't have to listen to our dumbasses. But anyway, so that's Rascals live right there. That stage is fun to play. Unfortunately, though, we don't have amps. And what you're hearing or seeing right there is exactly what it sounds like when I'm playing guitar and checking my ears. So I'm hearing, a Friedman tube amp in my ears, like big as shit. And Jerry's hearing the big bass in his ears, and the drummer's hearing what he's hearing, but nobody hears anything else. See how that works? We're not hooked up through anything else. I'm playing right there, and that's what it looks like when we're checking ears. Oh, you heard a little something there. Somebody, the sound guy must have put something through the PA. There you go. Listen to that. Killer, right? So anyway, that's checking ears, and here comes Bobby. He's gonna do some stuff here. Bobby's so cool. The mouse is getting stuck, so I'm trying to figure out. It gets stuck because there's a lot going on here, guys. So anyway, so that's us checking our ears and in-ear monitors. If anybody has a question about what them are like, I know that I talked to Chuck Murphy, had a question about it. Yeah, Dee's got the control now of the comments, so if you want to say some stuff, she'll put you up. But yeah, the in-ears, he said he tried them one time and hated them and would never use them again. And I kind of felt the same when I first tried them. I was devastated. Like, I hated in-ear monitors. They're so sterile, right? And I try to, when people ask what is it like, it's like putting your head in a speaker cabinet like an inch away from your cone and expecting it to sound good. It doesn't sound good that close. It's like right in your ear so much. It doesn't, you got to find a way to make it sound like it's behind you 6 or 7 feet. That's the only way you can make it sound good. And we figured out how to do that. So now it sounds killer, and I can't wait to do it. And I kind of leave one ear out a little bit so I can hear the PA, and that seems to fill the void. All right. So what do you got up here? Don't piss off your producer. Yeah, I won't. Oh, that's what you're going to put up? See, I leave her to choose what comments get put on the screen so that I get Jerry Smith, what's happening, my man? Let's talk to Bobby, our drummer. He did a little thing. This is cool because he was bragging about his snare, right? And I don't know what these things are, but apparently a Craviato. All right, so he's got Craviato snare. Check that out. Look at that editing, man.
Maple spindle lugs, one piece shell. There's no seam in the shell. It's one piece. Oh, and Vinny Craviato signed the inside of it if you turn it upside down. And he since died.
I love Bobby.
He's got a trick throw off on it. I mean, the fucking thing.
Dude, sounds like you would make some pizza.
Yeah,
you know?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, you gotta see. Check this out. All right, so you gotta see my sexy amplifier down here. Check it out. And the patch is actually called Sexy. There you go. All right, so that's our drummer bragging about his Craviati snare. So anybody know anything about Craviatis? I have no idea. He said they're super expensive, and I think that snare itself, I think he said it was like $2,000. So I thought that was interesting. Are the ear things custom fitted or just buy them off the shelf? Mine are just off the shelf. I didn't have them make the ear thing because it was another $100 and I didn't want to pay for that. Plus, they fit pretty good. So the ones that I was sticking in my ear, they stuck in there pretty good and they don't fall out. So, but yeah, you can get them custom molded to fit into your ear and they'll never fall out. Then if you pulled them out, it would hurt really bad. See, I edited a lot of these videos down so that they would be, I guess you guys are going to get the full version here. Check this out. See if you can you hear that? You should be able to hear that.
Fuck you, Roger.
All right, hold on. Tell me if you can hear that first before I play it. Okay, you can hear this one. All right, so I edited this video to take the bad words out of it, but I thought this was hilarious, okay? And by the way, so the Rascals gig went really good. You can put up comments if you want. So the Rascals gig went really well. I think I played okay. I blew some stuff, I get nervous. So when we're going at it and there's not very many people there, because there was probably, I want to say 30 people sitting at tables. Everybody's just sitting there. I'm not used to that. I'm used to people at the front ready to rock. And I got nervous because here's the thing. I'm afraid that there's people there waiting to hear Colin Keemley, or you know what I mean? And they're going to be like, this dude isn't doing the same thing that Colin did. And I'm a good player. I'm not going to say I suck or anything, but just makes me nervous because I'm the new guy, right? So the first few songs, it takes me a while to get comfortable, and then once I do, then I feel like, all right, I remember I'm a good guitar player. I can hold my own, and then we go from there. But I think I played well. I look like shit. I need to lose about 40 pounds. So that was Rascals. We stayed way too late because we had to play in Rock Falls the next night. We stayed until 2 in the morning again because Kenny won't let us leave. Yeah, we don't remember. Anyway, so that was a fun night. Okay, so the next night we played in Rock Falls, okay? And we drove up there in the truck. I rode with the band, and this is us pulling up to the club here on this video, and the singer Wyatt trying to open the trailer. Now, I had a video edited that took the bad words out, but he thought it was funny. I asked him if I could play it because he's kidding, obviously. I guess it's a running joke that our light guy, Roger Emming, he wasn't at this show, but it's a running joke that he is always messing up even if he's not there. So I guess I can play that video now. Can you hit that play button on there? So this is Wyatt trying to open the trailer. It's right here. See if it plays. But yeah, run downtown, Rock Falls. There's the bar. You grew up in Rock Falls, huh, James? Check this out.
Roger. Lock. Isn't that something? Jesus, Roger.
See, I can't use any of this for my vlog now because I come around the truck, you're like, Roger, you. I'll have to put music over. So that was us trying to get the trailer open. Apparently the master lock on the trailer was messed up. We couldn't open it hardly. And that happened again when we were tearing down. We couldn't open the trailer. It took us like a half hour to get the trailer open. But cool bar. I liked the bar itself. Brand new venue for me. They had an in-house PA, so all we had to do was bring our ears again and our guitars and our stuff like that. So easy gigs, man. And they paid well too. Oh yeah, and by the way, in the future on these things, I don't get paid anything. I do this for charity in case the IRS is watching. But the name of the place was Whiskey Barrel, right? The Whiskey Barrel, that's where it was. And right down the street was the cooler. As a matter of fact, after we got set up, yeah, there it is. So when I took the worst picture you could ever imagine, right? So that's Wes Weber. So we went down the street and I talked to Wes Weber was playing down there with Drama Major, and they were killing it. And of course, you know, it was earlier in the day, so we get there and Wes is outside out back doing some extracurricular preparation for the show. And of course, Wes is this type of dude. He'll wear a Dare to Keep Kids Off Drugs shirt while he's doing extracurricular activities. And the band was killer. I want to play. I'm going to try to find this video and share it because it's so killer. You're not paying attention to him? You're not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I'm trying to play videos too. So, all right. I just want to play you this. This is really cool because this is Wes's band, and see if we can share this thing somehow. Check this out. This is cool though because their band was way better than ours. So, here we go. You guys hear that? I love me some Wes.
Hello, hey.
Red pants. Wes is that cool.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction.
I don't see any amps up there either.
Sorcerer of death destruction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to pause it here for a reason because Rock Falls is very, very strange. Like, I have nothing against the town, I guess. I haven't been there in a long time, but I don't remember it being so weird. Like, the people there, it seemed like I was seconds away from being in an altercation all the time. You ever feel that way? Like you're somewhere that you're not comfortable, and here we are in this bar. I walk down there to say hello to a friend that's playing, and this guy in the blue shirt that you see there on the video, he came up to me and he was poking at me and like, hey man, blah blah blah. And I don't know if you guys remember like the cartoons when we were kids, like say somebody was drunk in a cartoon or something, it would have like the swirly things going on in their eyeballs. I swear that dude had that going on in his eyes. Okay. And he kept messing with me. He'd like poke at me and then he'd like laugh. And then it was weird. I thought we were going to get in a fight. I was seconds away from punching this dude. And then he went over to Wyatt. And as you can see, he's standing there talking to Wyatt and he ran his hands through Wyatt's hair. Okay. So he's like feeling on Wyatt's head and Wyatt's trying to get, he's turning his head, trying to go to his phone. He's saying something to his girlfriend. It was just a real strange situation. You know what I mean? You imagine you go somewhere and somebody's just like so on drugs that anyway, that dude right there was causing problems. And I thought for sure I was going to have to get in a fight with that dude. And so we left there and took off and went to a place called Kelly's in Sterling and had tacos and they were killer.
I don't know either. He's probably going to get killed though, real soon. Hands through my hair. He goes, yeah, I know. Stared at her. I know. He's like this.
I spilled his drink on.
Oh, he got right at my.
Came up to me.
I immediately.
Yeah, me too.
I immediately thought he was trying to pick a fight with me.
I know. What?
And I was like, okay, what's up?
He ain't gonna last long if he keeps that shit up.
He was on drugs.
Oh, on something, man. For sure. I don't know what it is, but
He's gonna be on a gurney if he kept doing it.
Jump right in that fucking spot.
All right, really, I can sit in the back here. The face.
Yeah,
What is going on? What is that thing?
That's probably our only fan tonight.
I feel like I'm on a family vacation here. Can you drive by it again, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Don't make me come over there.
Are we there yet?
Why? Bob's touching me.
I'm hungry.
Your wife is a lucky lady, bro.
I'm sure. Yeah, Jerry tried to get into that truck and we almost got shot by them people sitting in there. Although, okay, what is it? How old were you when you first got up on stage to play for people and how did it go? How old was I? Ian, I was, man, okay, so this is what we do here, right? I should have did some extracurricular activity before this, but so the first time I played in front of people was actually in grade school. The teacher in class, I remember she put on You Got a Friend, right? A recording of You Got a Friend or whatever, and she put me in front of the whole class because I was one of the only kids that can do a basic 4/4 beat. So it was like da 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 da, right? I was the only one that could do that, and so she got some bongos out and tambourine, and she gave me a couple sticks, and I drummed through "You've Got a Friend" or whatever, and that was the first time I played in front of people. But the first time I played guitar in front of people was probably, I want to say the Call Ballroom when I was doing the guitar contest, and it was just me and a guitar on stage. And it went gloriously because I won the under 21 and I found out that day that I was actually good at guitar, because you always wonder. And I found out that day. So there you go. There's that. Any other ones? And so I was 14, maybe something like that when I was playing at the Call Ballroom. Wait, what do you mean? Who's not Travis? What's going on here? Okay. The guy in the blue shirt was just wanting to ask you if Travis co-hosts. If you were Travis's co-host. Oh yeah, that's probably what he wanted to know. Actually, I don't know. He probably wanted to know if I had some crack. I mean, he was a nice looking guy. It didn't look like he was, he had all his teeth and stuff. I don't know. It was just weird. And that wasn't the first instance either. That happened. Okay. That happened. And then when we went to eat tacos, the table behind me, the guy pushed his chair back and he was getting up, and the band can attest to this. I'm trying to pull my chair in so he can fit through, and he puts his hand on my shoulder and he just stares at me in the eye like this. And then he gets up and walks away and goes to the back. And I'm like, what was that? So that was almost fight number 2 for me. I haven't done anything to anybody. So I'm in Rock Falls. I'm almost gotten into 2 fights. And then later that night, the singer's girlfriend had to walk to the truck to get something, and Wyatt was busy doing something. So I kind of made sure that she got to the truck. So I walked out there with her, and we were crossing the street. And I'm not going to play People's Court or anything, but we were crossing the street, and a truck came, turned left towards us, and put gas on it and tried to run us off the road. Like literally tried to hit us. And then we got out of the way. I'm yelling at him like, what the hell was that? The truck stops down the block, puts on the brakes, starts backing up. And I'm thinking, here we go. Here's I can see it on the news right now. Wannabe podcaster and musician Brian Miner shot dead in Rock Falls for being a butthole that crosses the street. And he backs up, and the dude, I'm thinking, here we go. It's going to be a fight now. And he goes, hey, man, I didn't even see you there. Sorry. Okay, great. So then, all right. So what was the biggest crowd you ever played in front of? River Center opening for Motley Crue, because that was a pretty big show. I don't remember how many people were there, but it was thousands. And we couldn't see how many people were there because of the spotlights on their eyes. And it went by so fast. But I would think maybe the River Center when we played with Motley Crue. What I was trying to do is do this gig log thing, and that's kind of how it went. I want to play some stuff from the Whiskey Barrel, but I don't know if the stuff's going to work or not. Oh, man, I wish this one would play. Because it wasn't, let's see, we played the first set, which was about 45 minutes. I got done doing that. And just like how it used to be when I hated playing gigs, the guy, there's always somebody in the audience that comes up and says,
I'll break, sit here on stage still, because I don't want to talk to people. But I've already been asked by this dude if we know any Nickelback.
That's part of the reason why I didn't like playing for a while. Is just people are just so annoying when it comes to this stuff. It's like, do you think that we know any Nickelback? Do you want some Slipknot too? Because we just played a bunch of country songs. Well, what I think are country songs, and just people, you just expect them to kind of have common sense that no, I don't think out of the songs that we just did that you're going to hear Nickelback or Slipknot or anything like that. So yeah, that gets annoying after a while. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for the gig part of things. I mean, I can't really play the videos. I'll figure it out. I'll stop editing the damn things, or I'll make them in the right form so I can play them, and I'll get her trained up a little bit better. First guitar was, gosh, what did I have? Okay. Christmas time. I was begging for, the JCPenney catalog where you have that thick of, it used to be like that thick of a catalog back when we were kids. And they had like one guitar or 2 guitars, and every year it was different. It would be like a Strat copy one year and then a whatever copy the next year. But there was a Strat copy in that thing, and I was begging my mom, please, Mom, it's $99. This thing's $99 for a Harmony Strat copy in the JCPenney catalog. And I got it for Christmas. I'll never forget opening the cardboard box that was shaped like a coffin, kind of, and open it up, and the lacquer and the smell of the guitar when it hit my nose, it was magic. It was a nice guitar, too. It was made of like sheet or plywood, probably cardboard and plywood. Ended up, hey, that's what I played my first songs on and stuff like that. But then the first real guitar I got was a Charvel Model 2. It's hanging on the wall back there. It's kind of hidden right here, I think. Yep, that's the Charvel right there. You can see the headstock. Oh, wrong way, right there. Yep, the Charvel Model 2. I had to get a B average in in junior high, I think, to get that guitar. My mom spent close to $1,000 on it back then, so she had to get 2 different credit cards out to get that thing for me. But if you want kids to get good grades, that's what you got to do. Yeah, Milton saying hi to Ian. That's cool, man. So I can't really do too much with the gig log now, but we can just hang out. Hey, Dave, Nickelback merch, 30,000 a show. I bet, dude. You never see one. Hey, I did on the news today. If you're in the Quad Cities, sometimes if you watch the news, you see Avenged Sevenfold shirts. You see Nickelback shirts. What are Trivium? Yeah. Yeah. I'm always amazed at who they pick to interview on this out in the wild, like the news. Like, let's ask this person what with the Avenged Sevenfold shirt. Yeah.
Dang, you made it all the way through that crap, right? Episode 6, Brian Miner gig log. I can't wait to get episode 7 out. That's going to be a lot of fun. We did Cinco de Mayo at the Ridge, and then we went to Madison, Wisconsin, and played a place called Whiskey Jack's. That's going to be quite the video log for you guys. I'm glad that you're here. I love taking you along with me. I love getting my camera out in front of everybody and making a fool of myself wherever I go doing this stuff. But hey, man, this is a fun band to be in. I'm having a great time, and thanks for being here. Share the video with your friends. Let's try to get as many people in here as we can. I look forward to going live on Thursdays and hanging out with people. I hope this actually takes off and we get some traction and we can hang out properly at least once a week. So thanks for being a part of this crap. I couldn't do it without you. We'll see you next time. Brian Miner gig log, or should I call it Minor Disturbance Radio? I don't know. It's all branding. Minor Disturbance Radio, Brian Miner gig log, episode 6.